Good afternoon, everyone. So I have literally just hit stop record on last week's vlog and I'm starting this week's vlog now. So it is still just after 1 o'clock. It's about 1:15. Oh, that's okay. Oh, hold on. There's a little bit of drama happening on the parkway today. There is someone's dropped a huge mound of car park in one of the lanes, which has caused congestion. There is an ambulance parked at the side, and I feel like I'm like zoomed in for some reason. It is all happening on this Saturday afternoon. So it is, as I was saying, about 1:15 on Saturday, the 23rd of November. It is a hot summer's day in Australia. I think we're reaching 32 or 33 degrees today, but we are just on our way home. So we've just had a change of plans. You would have heard in the end of my last vlog. We've just had Benjamin call up with a change of plans. So he was meant to see his friends today. They've got a bit of a rugby boys trip planned for sort of mid-December. And so today was going to be them getting together and planning that out. And then he was going to see his best mates and hang out with them for a bit as well. That's all changed now. I think because of the beautiful weather we've got, so many people have gone down the coast, which I must say I am a bit envious. But the thing with Canberrans is, as soon as it is hot, we all migrate to the coast. So it becomes Canberra on the coast. So it becomes quite congested, quite busy, and it becomes quite nightmarish, if I'm completely honest. So we're not doing that this weekend. Plus, we've both been so swamped with work that I think we just enjoy the fact that, Canberra becomes a little bit quieter when it's hot on the weekend, and we just kind of try to chill out. We also try to catch up on, not that Ben misses workouts. He's so motivated and dedicated and disciplined when it comes to that. Me, on the other hand, I'm also I'm coming off the back of a Bella week. So obviously she takes priority over my gym workouts when I've got her. Just during the work week, obviously on the weekend, I can take her and it doesn't mess with, quality time spent with her and all of that kind of thing. But I do try to catch up on my workouts when she goes to her dad's. So that's what we're on our way to do. We're just going to stop off at home. I'm going to grab a few supplies and I'm going to then head to the gym. Then following that, I'll head back to Ben's. We're going to do our food shop, which we normally do on a Sunday. But because his plans have changed today, he's moved it to tomorrow. And that means that I'll kind of get to chill out tomorrow and kind of sort myself out for the week as well while he's out playing with his friends. Okay, it would appear that my camera got sick of me rambling in the car and decided that it was too hot to continue work. So, oh, that light is so bad. Hold on. Is that better? Not really. Anyway, I have very, very dirty hair at the moment, which is why it's all pulled back. But I wanted to turn this on because I am, as I said, just about to go to the gym and do all of that. But I really like this new t-shirt that I bought and I wore it yesterday and it looks like I've gotten a bit of makeup on it. It's just a white t-shirt it's the All Day Modal t-shirt from Cotton On. I bought it because I also bought a new pair of jeans that I wanted to wear to work yesterday and I needed a fitted white tee to wear with it. So I was in Woden during the week with Bella and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to duck into Cotton On because their basics are actually quite good, even though they're so cheap, good quality, obviously, I mean. But I wore this t-shirt to dinner last night and in taking it off, I have made a bit of a makeup mark but I want to wear it when Ben and I go just grocery shopping this afternoon because I'm obsessed with it at the moment. And so I thought I would just come in here and try to clean it. So I think the best course of action is just a bit of water. And actually what I might do is, so I learned this trick. So I got told this trick, or I saw it online, one or the other, where, you know how when you've got like your puffer jackets and the collars touch your face and then inevitably get makeup all over it. The best way to remove it is obviously with makeup remover rather than putting it into the wash and getting it out that way. So I've just got some micellar water and one of my reusable cotton pads that I bought from Amazon, and I've just wiped it where the makeup is and it's gone, which means I can wear it this afternoon. So I'm so happy about it. Amazing. I thought I was going to have to put this on the quick cycle to have it drying while I go to the gym, but obviously not. Okay, for the sake of good lighting, I've got the heat lamp on and I am perspiring so badly, but I put the camera on when I just had like the darker, the cooler, normal light in the bathroom on, and that was not a vibe. So we're just gonna have to sweat through this. I thought I would share with you what kind of supplies I grab when I go to Ben's. I really should start kind of buying doubles of both and then just leaving it there. But at the same time, I'm so used to just whacking everything that I need into my toiletry bag. It's not a chore, if that makes sense. I literally don't think about anything. I just chuck what I think I need and kind of operate that way. I've actually got 2 toiletry bags that I kind of operate with. These were purchased when we were going to Europe because, as all girls know, we have a lot of toiletries and sometimes one toiletry bag is not enough, no matter how big they are. So I've actually got 2 of these Country Road toiletry bags. I am looking to upgrade eventually. I would love the Louis Vuitton toiletry bags, but I'm not ready to make that purchase yet. I will eventually buy them. I just have been prioritizing literally everything else over them. So what I am bringing with me tonight, because my skin has been absolutely shocking, I need to repurchase this product that I fell in love with but ran out of, and then it was one of those moments where I thought I might be able to find something better, and so the product that I actually purchased in its place is highly rated on Mecca. It's the Alpha H Midnight Reboot Serum. The reason why I went for this one over the other product that I knew I loved is because this one has quite a high glycolic acid percentage. It's 14% glycolic acid. So my other one was like a mix of salicylic, lactic, and glycolic. And but the percentages, I believe from memory, were lower than the 14%. So I was like, well, naturally 14% would be better for exfoliating purposes. This does fuck all. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But it's one of those things where it cost double what, or I think double what the product that I actually like cost. And so I'm not that keen on just purchasing the product I like. I feel like I need to see this one out. But because I hate it, I don't use it because I'm like, what's the point in putting this crap on my skin if it does nothing? So it's a bit of a debacle in my head, but let's face it, eventually I will just go, you know what, like my skin will get to a point where it's nearly there. It's so bad under my makeup. It's congested, it looks shit, and I keep getting like spots. I just need to take the plunge and just, you know, take a bite of humble pie and just realize I shouldn't have done what I did. Should have just gone with what I know. And I say that all the time whenever I try to find something better from a product that I know and love. So anyway, I digress. I will have to order that one. When I do, it's the Moon Juice, by the way. It's from the brand Moon Juice, and it's that acid formula that I told you about. So you can find it on your own, or you can wait until I buy it and then I'll link it for you. But it is a fantastic product and I need it in my life again. And as I said, I'm nearly there. But in the meantime, while I'm still being stubborn, and this is something that I also incorporated into my routine, even when I was using that good product. This is a, what is it called? This is sulfur, that's right. So this is the Dela Cruz sulfur cleanser, I feel. It's an acne treatment. It's apparently maximum strength, but this is actually incredible. I use this as a face mask. I'll put it on for 10 minutes after I've cleansed my face. And this, if you recall, I mentioned about Charlotte Tilbury bronzer congesting my skin here where I put it to contour. If I incorporate this into my routine, I don't get that congestion. So this is amazing. I use it. I try to use it a couple of times a week. I'm not very good at that. I do need to bump it back up because, as I said, my skin is turning to shit again, which I'm not into. So this one I'm going to bring to Ben's tonight because I desperately need to use it. Because as soon as we got up this morning, and this is so sad, but please, don't feel sorry for me because it's not that big an issue. But as soon as we got up this morning, I went and put makeup on because, not for Ben's sake, for my sake. I want to feel beautiful, and at the moment, because of how my skin is, I don't feel beautiful makeup free. And so I went and put my makeup on, and then I felt much better, which, you know, judge if you will. I'm also running fast out of perfume, which I am supposed to be putting together a Christmas list for Ben to purchase me presents, and I do need to put perfume on that list because the perfumes that I like are very expensive, and I feel like they are Christmas present worthy. But for now, as I'm running low on all of my perfumes, I'm going to take the Byredo. I'm going to take this Byredo one, which I will not try to pronounce because I will butcher it completely, and I don't feel like making a fool of myself today. So I'll be taking that. Next, I've already got my brush at his. As I said, I'm going to be washing my hair tonight. Or did I say that? I said it to myself. I don't know if I said it out loud. And then in terms of other supplies, I think I'm actually pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good for other supplies. So, pack that up. What I actually also want to do, and I'll say this now so that hopefully I remember later, is I don't usually like to watch those videos that, you know, are the what I got for Christmas type videos, because I'm like, what's the actual point in this? It's not adding value to my life. However, what I do want to do is I do want to show you what I got last Christmas and the things that I would recommend as gift purchases for this Christmas. So I want to do that this week because obviously it's prime time to be shopping for the holidays, and I got some really good presents last year that I think a lot of people would actually appreciate too. What is crawling on me? Okay, that was just my t-shirt. We haven't had the house sprayed, and I was sitting on the couch the other night and I felt a tickle on my arm, and I went and brushed it, and it ended up being a spider. So now when I feel like hair or anything falling on me, I freak out because of that. Anyway, as I was saying, I really want to show what I got last Christmas because I got some really lovely presents and really useful presents, and they're ones that I would recommend time and time again. Let's get a move on because Ben is waiting for me.
Stay here, no, ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret.
Okay, we are just on our way to Ben's, having just finished our leg workout. I did stop off at home after the gym because I realized I didn't pack any undies, and I can't remember for the life of me if I've like, I'm sure I've got a pair or two at Ben's, but I'm not 100% certain, so I don't want to be caught out. So I always like to bring underwear with me just in case. Because sometimes when I'm getting undressed and that, like, I just whack all my clothes into my overnight bag to bring back home. And I sometimes take the underwear that I leave there with me. I've also made myself an iced coffee, which I'm happily sipping away at. But I thought that while I'm driving, because it is, you know, a 20-minute drive, which in Canberra is actually a really long drive to get anywhere, I thought I would show you. I'm sure that like you would have seen already, but I got my nails done yesterday. So I got a bright like orange red, and I got that on my toes as well. And I actually had her trim my nails right down because they were so long before, and it was impacting the way that or my ability to type at work. So I decided that I would take a bit of a break from the long nails. They were my nails, mind you, like they were natural. They weren't extensions, but I told her to trim them right down because it was getting really frustrating this week, to the point where there's a instant messenger that we use to just obviously chat with people at work rather than picking up the phone. And I had a question for one of the procurement guys, and I like messaged him and I said, hey, like, are you free for a call? He wasn't. He was in back-to-backs that afternoon. He's like, but that's okay, just type it to me. And I'm like, no, I'll catch you tomorrow because I cannot be fucked to type. Like, it was getting on my nerves that much the other day. So we've gone short, and I actually haven't had red nails in the longest time. I used to have like this color pretty much every other week, like way back in the day. But then I turned into a neutral girly, and that's Benjamin. Okay. Hold on 1 second. He just messaged me. I shouldn't be texting and driving. What was I saying? Yeah, so I used to have red nails like every other week. And then I decided that I really liked neutrals because I found it easier to dress because it didn't matter what I was wearing, it wouldn't clash with a neutral color. So that's why I went that way. And then I just really like how feminine and girly they are. But because the weather has warmed up and we're like in summer temperatures, I felt inspired by it and I wanted to go the bright red. I don't know if I'm going to regret it because I get my nails done once a month, just because I used to get my nails done every 3 weeks, but then I always felt guilty taking Bella with me because it can be such a long time just sitting there, and like she'll have her iPad or whatever, but it's not really quality time. So I've pushed it to every 4 weeks, and so I'll be stuck with this color for a month. So fingers crossed I don't get sick of it. Obviously, if I get so sick of it, I will just go earlier, but we shall see. And then also one thing that I forgot to mention when I was wrapping up last week's vlog is I also went and got my Botox topped up. I'll link who I go to down below because I used to go to a cosmetic surgeon for my Botox and my filler, although I haven't had filler in 18 months, close to 2 years now. But I used to get him to do my Botox as well. He's incredible, do not get me wrong. However, he charges more for Botox and he seems to use less. I think he does that whole cosmetic surgeon surcharge on top of it. So my sister introduced me to this registered nurse and she's done my Botox the past couple of times. Last time it lasted 6 months. This time not as long. So we're just kind of experimenting because we're not actually using Botox as in like registered, trademarked Botox. We're using the Dysport or whatever it is. And I quite like it, but like I said, it didn't last as long last time. It lasted 3 months instead of 6. Obviously, I loved that it lasted 6 the time before because I'm spending that money less often, which obviously I like. So we've done a little bit more this time to see whether last time was an anomaly or whether the first time was the anomaly. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I do have a bruise. It literally bruised before she even took the needle out of my face. So I've never bruised from Botox before, but I also bruise easily in general. But it's quite amusing to have a black eye from Botox. Not that anyone's ever like said anything. Oh, except for Bella. Bella came home and she saw me and she was shocked. She's like, "Mum, what have you done to your face?" Anyway, it's fading and it's going like that green yellow kind of color now. So we should be back to normal very soon. She's fully booked out until I think end of January, and but I messaged her. I was like, "Any chance you can fit me in before Christmas?" And she's like, "Come today." I'm like, "No problems, I will be there." So I quickly like took a break from work and went and got Botox, which is just standard Jess behavior, to be perfectly honest. We are going to go to Kmart because Ben is still at the gym.
Things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer nights. And when we
No, because I wasn't utilising my fridge fully. I need to utilise it better. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Why is arranging your fridge so stressful?
We've got slushies and stuff.
Milk. So the milk just looks good there. Milk goes down the door.
Yeah, I don't know why you're rearranging your life based on something that you saw on Instagram.
I don't like what she said.
Just switch it up.
It doesn't look right, does it? Oh, baby.
So ridiculous. It looks off. I'm sick of you.
You can't be sick of me.
I can't.
Oh, I wonder if I'm with my eggs.
And then what?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You're not making things better, are you?
This one looks better when you're looking at, because eggs are like nice to look at. Eat it. Now we're talking.
You're gonna get fed up of moving those eggs.
But how often do I get cheese out?
Every day.
No, I don't.
You should.
No, I don't.
It'd be 9 times out of 10.
No, you're wrong.
I'm not wrong though.
You're wrong.
No, because we have feta almost every night.
No, you're wrong.
Almost.
Wrong.
Why do you want to just argue with me?
Wrong. I'm not arguing.
You are.
Facts. I'm arguing.
You aren't telling me facts at all.
Yeah.
No, you're making up shit in your head.
Wrong. You are. Wrong.
Do you want to Sour Patch Kid?
Yeah, you wanna. Why did you offer me one?
Because you were having a meltdown about the fridge. I didn't think it was appropriate.
Happy now? Kind of thought I was pretty obvious. Yes, you. Not you. Not Hermione. You.
Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday the 30th of November, which means it's been about a week since I picked up the camera. I had intended on wrapping up this vlog yesterday, on Friday, but I finished work early and I went for a facial, which meant that I had this, the product oil and glow all over my face. Honestly, it just didn't feel like vlogging looking like that, so I thought I would wait until this morning to finish off the vlog and obviously start the next one. But I had promised you that I would show you my top gifts that I received last Christmas so that you could use that as inspiration maybe for gift giving this Christmas. Now, as I said, these are just the top gifts. It's not everything I got. So the reason why these gifts have made it to this video is, one, because they're the most useful gifts that I received last year. Two, they are probably a little bit more general in nature, meaning that these items might suit more than just me. Some of the other gifts that I got were more personal and... One second. Hello, Jessica speaking.
Oh, hi Jessica, it's David from Storage. How you going?
Good, thanks. How are you? Okay, so I don't remember at all where I was up to. I think I was saying why these gifts have made it to this video. I feel like these are a little more generic in nature, in that it would be a good gift for a whole range of people rather than being a little bit more individual like my other gifts were. And so I thought that more people would find them useful to be listed. So, having said that, so these are the top 3 gifts, tried and tested, that I would recommend to anyone looking to purchase gifts. Number 1, and probably the most affordable, is the Prada Paradox perfume. Now, I think I've mentioned this in another vlog before. This was actually my Secret Santa gift, and this is the small one because we did have a dollar limit on what we could spend, and as you can see, it is completely empty. And as someone who is incredibly picky with perfume, I actually loved this one. I'm quite a nervous gift receiver in that I hate the thought of someone wasting money on me on something that I am not going to enjoy. And I have to admit, when I saw the bottle of perfume, I went, oh, I really hope I like this one. But I loved it, and I actually have plans to purchase more of it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet because I had other bottles of perfume that I also wanted to get through. But highly recommend this. It is such a beautiful feminine scent. And it's also, I like sexy perfumes, and this is a sexy perfume, so definitely recommend that. I think they've got also, so this is just the standard one, the Eau de Parfum, but there's like an intense one as well. I'm yet to smell that one, but I really love this, and it has, in terms of longevity, I found it lasted pretty much all day. So, recommend. Second gift, I'm doing these in price order. Just as an FYI. So the next one, which is obviously a step up in dollar value from the perfume, is a Tiffany's mug. Now, this gift was actually it was on my Christmas list. If you think it's a little bit random that I've gotten a mug for Christmas, this was a requested gift, and it's obviously the Tiffany's. It's in the Tiffany blue, and it's got beautiful little pictures all over it. There isn't a day that goes by where I do not use this mug. This is my evening tea mug, and honestly, I feel like my tea just tastes so much better being in this mug. It's beautiful. And actually, I know I just said it was my evening tea mug. That doesn't mean that I don't use it for my afternoon tea as well. And there have been times when I've actually been on Zoom meetings with work and I've been sipping tea from this, and I've literally gotten people in the meeting compliment me on this mug. Obviously they don't know it's a Tiffany's one, which is something that I'm actually quite grateful for, because I feel like that's just a little bit too bougie for a work meeting. But nevertheless, we are living in our bougie era. So this is fine bone china. It's made in Japan. As I said, I've used it every day and it's still in perfect condition. It goes into the dishwasher and everything. It is just a really durable mug, and I really appreciate it, and I really enjoy drinking my tea out of it. It's also a perfect size, I feel, as well, and yeah, I really love this gift. The next one is the most expensive, obviously, of the 3 that I've selected. It is from Hermes, and it is one of their excuse me, one of their belts. And you probably, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me definitely wearing this very often. So it is the black and tan reversible belt. It's got this Hermes logo on it rather than the H, which I really love because it's kind of the if you know you know type logo. It's not the obvious H that you see quite often for the Hermes, and it comes in two different dust bags. So one for the actual buckle, which it removes from, so you can actually purchase the different types of belts and continue using this buckle on different ones, because they've got a whole bunch of different shades. This is the most useful colorway for me. I'm not a color person, as you probably would have gathered, but yeah, it's just a really special belt and I love it, and it goes with so much. I wear it with pants, I wear it with skirts, I wear it on dresses, I wear it around my coats in winter. It is so versatile and I love it. It helps to cinch in around the waist any sort of outfit. So yeah, I really love it. As I just said, I wear it around my waist. I haven't worn it around my hips. For that, I feel like I probably need a bigger size belt, but this one was bought with the intention of just being around my waist. But yeah, that's my, they're the 3 gifts that I would recommend. I, again, use this one. I wear this belt so often, it's actually a little bit ridiculous, but I just love it and it goes with everything. And I feel like if we're going to break it down cost per wear, this one is actually so affordable. So anyway, they are the 3 gifts that I got last Christmas that I would recommend for anyone this Christmas. So as I said, it's been a week I think since I picked up the camera, and usually I like to give a bit of a rundown on just things that may have happened that I haven't updated you on. But I have to say, this week has just been, it's been mind-numbing this week. Except for the facial that I received yesterday, there has been nothing to report this week. Honestly, I wake up, I log on, I'll log off for a bit in the evening and go to the gym or go to tennis, and then I'll eat dinner and literally log back on and work until bed. That has been my week this week. Probably going to be my week next week. And sorry, I feel like I've got, I can feel a bit of almond floating around my mouth because I'm halfway through breakfast as well. So I don't think I've actually showed you. My favorite breakfast at the moment is Greek yogurt, blueberries, honey, and slivered almonds. It's so delicious. I have it literally every day, even on the weekends when I have the option to have like a hot cooked breakfast. I still opt for this because it makes me feel full when I'm hungry, but it also doesn't bloat me or anything like that. I hate feeling heavy in the mornings because that means I feel heavy for the rest of the day, and this is just the perfect breakfast to prevent that. So I have that and I have my cup of coffee and I'm a happy girl. But anyway, I wanted to wrap this vlog up, but I didn't want to neglect the fact that I had obviously said that I would share what gifts I got last year and would recommend this year. So I wanted to hop on and definitely share those with you before wrapping this up. Actually, I do want to show you one thing that I've gotten in 2 colors this past week, because I've kind of, I've been reflecting on the videos that I have been recording, and a lot of them are just unboxings of various parcels that I get during the week. And lately, I have to admit, the amount of parcels I've been getting has been quite ridiculous. So I wanted to actually stop doing that, at least for a little while. And I would rather show you just what I've ordered when I wear them or when I'm using them and things like that. I just feel like that's a better way to show things to you. So having said that, this top that I'm wearing is actually a new top. It's just from Cotton On, it was $25. And I've also got it in the crew tee version. I've got that in white and blue. The white tee is currently dirty. Actually, I think the blue tee is dirty as well because I was wearing that pretty much all this week. And then I got the long sleeve version just because for days like this when it is pouring outside and it's dropped in temperature, I thought this was just a really good staple to have. And because it was so affordable, I thought, why not? I do want to get a couple more of the crew neck tees because I find them really flattering. I think I'll get another white just because I always am reaching for a white tee, but I think I'll also get it in black as well just because they're really good basics to have. And in the past, I feel like Cotton On, despite their price point, their tops actually last so long as you take care of them. I mean, like, that's like with everything. But I did receive this. I did buy it in person actually, which is very rare for me because I hate going into Cotton On stores. But what I actually wanted to show you was my new jeans because she's finally out of her new denim mum jeans. We have gone for 2 pairs of jeans. I've got them in the blue, which you can see I'm wearing now. I've also got them in the black, but I'll show you them and I'll tell you why I picked them and what I love about them as well. Okay, so we are going to ignore the bad lighting as always because, as I said, it is incredibly dark and drizzly outside. But these are the jeans that I got. So these are the GG barrel jeans. They are obviously, you know, we've all seen the horseshoe jean trend that is kind of happening at the moment. And I do love that trend when it is more subtle than the massive ones with like that come out huge. And so I saw these and I thought, you know what, I'm actually going to give this trend a little bit of a go, but in Jessica style. So as I said, these are the horseshoe trend, but done very, very subtly. These are the Rollers jeans. I don't know if I mentioned the brand. And like I said, I've got it in blue and I've also got them in the black. I had the black on yesterday because it was also a drizzly day yesterday, but I am obsessed with them. So they are high-waisted. These are the size 26. I got the 26 in the black as well. At the moment, today is the first day of my period. So unfortunately for me, I am very slow and very bloated. And usually when I'm not on my period, they do have a little bit more room around the waist. But today they actually just fit me perfectly. But I really love them. Like I said, I love that they're the barrel jean trend, but they are more subtle. I love that they're a little bit longer as well, and they just seem to like glide down the bum quite nicely. So even though they are a looser fit, I feel like you still do have some shape in them, which I really appreciate. They do come in a white as well, and to be honest, I probably will buy the white, but because I'm so busy buying Christmas presents and all of that kind of thing, I thought the blue and the black would be enough for right now, and maybe I'll pick up the white at a later point. The denim for the blue is a lot lighter and has a lot more movement, I'd say, than the black. The black is a thicker denim, so it's more structured. But as the day goes on, when you're wearing them, they do become quite soft as well. They are my new favorites. Who is calling me now? Okay, so I think that's really all I had to say about the jeans, but I'll show you the black anyway. Although I'm sure you can picture it in your mind. So these are the black. Like I said, it's a lot more, the denim is a little bit thicker, so it's a little bit more structured. But again, I just really love them, and Rollers is such a good brand. It's the same brand as all of my denim shorts as well. And I've had them for the longest time, and they've gotten so much use, and they've been used to do all sorts of activities, and they just really last. So I recommend getting Rollers jeans, and they've got so many different styles as well. I've had back when skinny jeans, you know, were a thing, although I know that they're coming back in fashion now, but all of my skinny jeans were also Rollers, but I've since parted ways with them, although I'm kind of regretting it now that skinny jeans are coming back. So that's what I bought this, well, that's a couple of things of what I bought this week. I wish that was all I bought this week, but it's not. Like, honestly, it's becoming a bit of a problem. But you can get them from the Iconic, you can obviously get them from the roller store. I think that a variety of other stores like General Pants and all of that kind of thing stock rollers as well. I wouldn't be surprised if like David Jones did as well. So there's heaps and heaps of options, but I'll tag them down below. But anyway, like I said, I wanted to wrap up this vlog. I've got my yogurt is staring at me. I can hear the coffee machine calling my name for coffee number 2, and Bella is also waiting for me because it is time to put up the Christmas tree. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I have no idea how long this vlog is because I have been incredibly boring and have had nothing to video really. But thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.